Aldridge.
Nuevas notificaciones. Transmites ahora.
And so off the tip, it's New York. To the paint. Here's McGee. Can't hit from in close. Outside Robinson. Pass to Siakam. Now Lewis. McGee with the block. Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam.
Just not sure there's a good way to guard Kevin Durant. He's too tall, he's too skilled, and he's too quick with that release.
New York shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the first one drops. Durant hits them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Outside Robinson. Lewis outside. Knocks it loose. Smart with the steal. All alone. And slam dunk by Smart.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
Pass to Vanderway. Robinson on the wing. It's deflected. Vanderway got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation. Smart deciding where to go with it. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Makes it off the glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Now here's Lewis. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Siakam. Back to Robinson. Here's Williams. And here is Robinson. To the middle. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. McGee with the block. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by New York.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Just unable to do so.
Outside, KD. Out to the right wing. Got a piece of it. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
Lewis attacking. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Inside. Outside for Robinson. Outside, Smart. Outside Durant. Goes back up. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Here's Gil.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Here we go. And New York has possession. Durant looking around. To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander. It's McGee, high post. 14 feet away. Mutombo with a rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Jamison. Lays it up and banks it in.
First bucket of the evening. Now, both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Now here's McGee. Durant with the bucket.
This is where his length and size are a factor. Kevin Durant getting an easy opportunity inside.
McBride with it. Durant covering. Back to McBride. Pass to Mutombo. Ooh, McGee with the block. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Pass to Cephalosha. To the middle. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is McGee. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
And Doris, no doubt about it. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
1:36 left in the first. Outside Durant. Up top, McGee. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Cephalosha.
Home team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
That's his first personal foul.
That one misses.
Team foul. At the line for the away team.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Smart outside. Clock at 6. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes back up. Boston pulls it in. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Cephalosha. Pass to Jamison. Takes a 3. He buries it from 3. Jamison's got 5.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
one home.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And that does it for the first quarter. Boston out in front, leading by 9. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Pass to Mutombo. To the wing, right side. Here's Jamison, guarded by Durant. Here's Jamison. Here's Mutombo. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Cephalosha for 3. Oh, nice shot by Jamison. Jamison's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Coming out to the floor for your home team, number 2,
Durant inside. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Out to the right wing. Right wing. Down low. Mutombo. And they pick up 2. Mutombo's got 8. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
And I'll tell you, that's the very last thing you want to see, huh?
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Got a piece of it. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Now, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside. No doubt on the finish.
Pass to Mutombo. Here's Cephalosha. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game. New York making a switch here. A minute 20 left to play in the half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jamison. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Jamison's got 7 now in this quarter.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Aiden. Matumbo with a rebound. Boston leading by 12. Here's Jamison to the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Now here's Aiden. Kicks it out to Smart. Back to Aiden. And he banks in the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
He gets it up. He takes it in. And so it's Boston going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be back in a moment. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boston leading by 12. Let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Kevin Durant. Allie?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for New York let me know the status, and the look on his face said it all. Terrible news, a dislocated patella. Everything that I'm hearing points to this being a long-term issue. Obviously, he and the team are extremely frustrated right now.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Substitution for your home team. Scotty Pippen. Hardaway Jr.
And here's McBride. No points so far. Inside. Here's Jamison. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Butler. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career from role player to star player?
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. To the paint. Edwards, so good inside.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
McBride with it. Now guarded by Butler. They get the rebound.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
It's tipped. And they're able to recover. Edwards with it. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Edwards got his second bucket.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Doncic. And here comes the break.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. The 17-footer. And no good, trying to use the glass. Boston leading by 11. Pass to Matumbo. Stolen by Ayton. And they're pushing it up. Here's Butler. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first.
Boy, I love to watch Jimmy Butler work in the post. High activity level. Hard not to foul that guy.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Jamison, and he goes in for the dunk.
He is the story for them offensively, and a big reason why they're ahead.
.102 left to play in the third quarter here. Aiden, no good.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Here's Mutombo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And so he makes both from the line. New York trails by 13. Down low. It's intercepted. And they're on the break. Cephalosha, no good. And here's New York now. To the right side. Here's Pippen. Here's Butler. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You can tell every time down the floor, Jimmy Butler trying to make a play, right there drawing contact.
Butler hits them both. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Now here's McBride. He's scoreless. Four on the clock. To the inside. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Edwards for three. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Boston. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for New York. 11-point game. Here comes Luka. And Doncic with the jam.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace, the drive is easy for the Don.
Now McBride. To the middle. Here's Mutombo. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Here's Cephalosha. Just 5 to shoot. Lots of room. Shot by Jamison, no good.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Pass to Pippen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
That free throw no good.
For your home team, Scottie Pippen.
So he can't get either to fall. Tipped away. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. New York trails by 8. It's Edwards on the wing. In transition, here they come. Out to the wing. Here's Cephalosha. Offensive rebound. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his 3rd foul so far. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
All right, let's coming out to the court.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Pass to Jamison.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Clock at 4. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. New York trails by 8. And here's McGee. Jamison grabs the board. A minute 37 left in the 4th. Fires from the corner. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Shot from 16. Boston pulls it in. They've led by as many as 14. Knocks it loose. And they're running. The finish. Look at Butler finish the break.
My goodness, Jimmy Butler is so explosive. Half-court transition, it doesn't matter where it is.
Pass to Mutombo. Out to the right wing. To the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Cephalosha. Here's Jamison. On target from range. And Boston leads by 9. 46 seconds left in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Here's McGee. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First free throw is good. And that brings him with an 8. Good on both. There's 37 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Over to the left wing. Here's Jamison. No good on the triple.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Butler. Pass to McGee. From 9 feet. Mutombo with a rebound. From outside the arc. Misses the shot. So we see Boston get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Here we go. And New York has possession. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Wiggins. For the finish. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Well, Wiggins, the theft, that starts to break.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for New York. The rebound by Nowitzki. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Colorado Springs shooting their first free throw in this game. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
And that's creativity. Gilgeous-Alexander continues to amaze.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Pass to McGee. Colorado Springs with a rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but quite plenty of room.
Connects from downtown.
Hachimura ready, had that shot lined up.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Nowitzki. And another three for Colorado Springs.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Hachimura outside. Back to Robinson. Tipped away. McGee with a steal. Smart outside. Inside. Here's McGee. Oh, Robinson with a block. .110 left to play in the first. Nice move. Nowitzki, that one's good. Give him 8.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game, coming at any defense that people throw at him. Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Love with the defensive effort. Colorado Springs leading by 5. Jones from outside. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Down low. It's stolen by Love. Here's James. He takes it in. And slam dunk by James.
And there's no question James is an impressive athlete. I just love seeing him drive inside and finish.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, that one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Colorado Springs ahead, leading by 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Colorado Springs.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets. They are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Pass to Robinson. Outside Butler. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And it's Butler knocking down the 3.
Nice to see Butler drain the 3 ball. This really opens up the rest of his game.
Right wing. Here's Rice. 3-pointer, no good. And here's New York now. Trailing by 2. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. 11 feet out. Love grabs the miss.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Pass to Butler. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Colorado Springs. Outside for Love. Back to James. And it's New York with a rebound. To the middle. Here's Smart. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. James, left side. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, he isn't the longest guy out there, but Bronny does have some great strength.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it falls all over the rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Smith. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Both teams will make substitutions.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:46 left in the second period. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size, and he challenged the defense with it that time.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here.
At the line for your home team, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A minute 37 left to play in the first half. Nowitzki. No good with the triple. Doncic with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. Here's Smart. Plenty of space. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And that'll tie this game up.
Yeah, Smart has such great body control. He can let the jumper go from wherever he wants.
Pass to Nowitzki. Screen by Robinson. Rebounded by Pippen. And here's New York now. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Back to Butler. .44 seconds left in the half. Here's Doncic. And he misses the go-ahead basket. On the wing, Hachimura. He's got 5. James outside. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. 26 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, Westbrook involving his teammates is one thing, but not missing guys wide open, that helps.
Doncic outside. Outside for Butler. Oh, JB, look out.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Colorado Springs with it. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo.
Not much a defender can do against Giannis there.
Doncic with it. He's scoreless. Well, Brent, although he hasn't won an MVP since 2020, Giannis has been a finalist every season.
Well, B.A., I just wonder if the voter fatigue is something that Giannis is tired of. Forget the voters. Maybe he just wants to focus on getting back to that level. Obviously, in the past couple seasons, you could say that he might have deserved one more, but this is one of the best two-way players in the league, and he's not going anywhere.
Here's Nowitzki. Give him 8. And a miss there on the triple. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Wiggins with a steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
Pass to Nowitzki. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Jimmy Butler. This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. New York trails by 6. Ayton with it. And Russell Westbrook gets a whistle that time. That's his third foul so far.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Back to James. Pass to Smith. Shoots over Ayton. Smith, good.
And he knows he can make this shot. I mean, clearly there's no indecision for him from there.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Anthony outside. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. And it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Colorado Springs making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for the away team. Glenn Rice. Russell Westbrook.
Here's Pippen. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Doncic outside. Smart outside. 4 on the clock. Pass to Ayton. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Colorado Springs leading by 4. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. In transition, here they come.
A great decision from Smart. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Jones feels it out. Left side Love. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. For the tie. Pass to Smart. Hayden with it. Back to Smart. To the inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
Outside for Butler. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Smith. The second chance points on the tip-in. Smith has got 4 points in the quarter.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip-in.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Colorado Springs ahead, up 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here's New York now, trailing by 2. Here's Doncic. In the paint, Luka!
And what a comeback. Do they have enough left to maintain this energy and get the win?
This is a testament to this team's fortitude, never giving up. Folks, we've got a new ball game.
Westbrook with it, now guarded by Butler. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on JaVale McGee.
Russell Westbrook just out there and focused, trying to find ways in which he can help out his team to secure any win.
New York making a switch here. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Both teams making some changes here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them 3-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making 3s. Missing? Not so much. EA?
Appreciate the report, Allie. And he's good on the second.
Left a little on the table there, but at least he put them in front.
Doncic right side. Inside. Here's McGee. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Coming onto the floor to the away team, number 9, Rodman.
And James has got the ball here for Colorado Springs. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Hachimura. Now here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Outside Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Both shots good from the stripe. James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Robinson. Oh, McGee with the block. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Here's Doncic. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
If this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Here's James. Hachimura with room to shoot. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
I feel like Hachimura's shooting is improving right before our eyes.
Here's Doncic. Doncic just barrels his way to the rim.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Pass to Nowitzki. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
The strength and power of Doncic shows up every game. Very physical for his position.
James launches a 3. Called in by McGee.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
.11 left to play in the 4th. Here's Nowitzki. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
1:02 left in the 4th quarter. Outside Edwards. Over to the wing, to the paint. Doncic. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Udoka has called timeout, and a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. There's 42 seconds left to the 4th quarter of this one. Pass to Nowitzki. He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And it's tied up with that one.
And you just have to understand that hours and hours of practice mean that clutch free throws become easy.
Alexander feeling it out a bit. The kick out to Edwards. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to McGee. Missed it!
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's Hachimura. Oh, get it out of here. Blocked and recovered. What a nice play. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Outside Edwards. Pass to McGee. Stepped on the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost him a possession.
Man, the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
And so James will bring it up for Colorado Springs. Now to Hachimura to take the lead. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's off on the layup.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
It's starting to feel like desperation time.
Desperation indeed. They're playing against
a jaw-dropping jam by SGA.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
To the wing on the left. Screen by Robinson. And he lobs it up to the rim. McGee with a steal.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Seems like Gilgeous-Alexander's next shot is never far off. He can get the bucket they need.
It's James with the drive. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's in.
Gilgeous-Alexander gonna celebrate that one.
Colorado Springs with the ball.
And talk about bloodlines. Bronny James impacting the outcome of this game.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Potential game winner was off the mark. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to lay down. Outside Robinson. Outside Edwards. Back to Robinson. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And they're pushing it up. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, nice fake by Giannis. And as a defender, you just shake your head.
He gets the first, and that gives him a lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Robinson with it. Hachimura covering. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Up top, Westbrook. On the take. Down low. Here's Smits. Lays it up and banks it in.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Edwards. 6 to shoot.
Get up to throw down.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes! Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. Hachimura. Money.
And Hachimura ready to deliver for his team.
The whole arena knows they need a three to force another overtime.
Edwards with a step. Count it!
And you gotta love the mentality of Anthony Edwards. He wants to be the star. He wants the spotlight. Not everyone is like that.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
First free throw is good. And that'll put him up 2.
2 shots.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Turning here to our analysts, what elements become the primary keys at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Edwards. Here's Pippen. Oh, it's off! And he couldn't send it to another overtime. So Colorado Springs wins it. Double overtime games are so grueling. And after this one, everyone, the officials, the fans, the broadcasters, will all have to take a little rest.
Yeah, I need that rest, I'll tell you. But, hey, give them credit. They really dug deep into their energy reserves and showed their determination to get this win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Behring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everyone.
Now, Power, speaking of your content, you are a part of the Season 4 community builds in NBA 2K25. So let's talk about this build that fans can now download here in Season 4. What is this build looking like?
It can dribble the ball, it has some ball playmaking, it has high stand and dunk. It can go and dunk on people. It can shoot the ball. It has interior defense, it has perimeter defense, it has steal. And I really made it in a way where you don't have to worry exactly who your teammate is. You can go and play for guard if they're a guard. You can go and play for big if they're a big. You can go and play for forward if they're a forward. And that versatility, I feel like if this is a build, you're going in with randoms, you don't know what role you're going to be playing in any specific game, then this is perfect for you. 75 ball handling, 79 speed ball, which is really good for like a big guy that I have on my build. So I always say it's a mismatch demon, where it's too fast for the bigs, but it's too big for the guards. And I think about, I know LD, you're a Laker fan too, right? When I was making this build, it's like, what kind of build would make us win a championship? So I think of it, it's like Jared Vanderbilt, Dorian Finley-Smith, but it has extra shooting and dunking. It's even better than them. But that's the kind of archetype I think I kind of went with for the build.
For new people coming in and utilizing your build, what game modes best suit this build for the community?
I think it's best for park, 2s, 3s, proving grounds. I think it can work in rec 2. You have to be at the 4. I wouldn't run it at the 5 because it's probably a little undersized for that. But at the 4, I think it works very well, or it can even go at the 3. So I think it can fit. I honestly made this so like, if you want to make one build, you can use this everywhere, but I think it's a little bit better at park, but it works very well in rec.
As you're progressing through Season 4 in NBA 2K25, where are you placing your max plus ones on this build?
So my max plus ones, my first one, because there's tier 1 and tier 2. The lower tier, I do bots out beast, give me a little bit extra rebounding because it's undersized. Yeah, if I can get the bots out, I can secure the boards. And the second one is set shot specialist. That's such an important one. It feels like all your shots are activated on that. And so I feel like that makes me a threat. And especially being smaller, those bigs, they have to come out and guard me because if they don't, I'm going to hit it. I'm going to hit my shots.
And where are you placing your cap breakers on this build?
I'm going to put it on speed, make me a little bit faster. It really helps on defense. Rotate, you can guard one person, get back to the other person. So +1 for the speed. And I also hit starter 3 already. So my +5, I made this build with cap breakers in mind. +3 to steal, to get it to 91, get that gold glove. And a +2 to mid-range and get a higher shifty shooter at 91 mid-range.
You mentioned one of your goals was to be on 2K TV, but how did you feel when you were contacted about having a build in this season?
Oh, I felt awesome. Just to be like a part of the game. I was showing people, I was like, go look, my build's in the game. Like, it's just very exciting just to see yourself as part of it. You get the 500K VC too. So yeah, it was shocking, but I'm really excited.
Now, Power, I know you've been hooping on 2K for a long time, but for fans that are new of your game and your content, talk about your journey with 2K. Where did that begin?
I got 2K14 not because of Park. I didn't even know that was a mode. I got it because I liked my GM. And then I loaded in, I was like, this Park thing is pretty cool. And in 2K16, I started taking it really serious. And I originally got known through content and everything because I was the 3rd Legend 5 in the game. With Legend 5, if you don't know, there was the highest rep in 2K16. So I was playing here in high school. I had perfect attendance too. Come on every single day. 15,000 games played. I had a quota playing 50 games per day. And I hit Legend 5 and my team and everything blew up because I had 3,000 viewers and there were people watching me hit Legend 5. So that's kind of how my content journey began. I kept making videos.
I love that. And for those that don't know, we've actually crossed paths on the court together, and I think a couple times against each other in the park before.
The first 2K person to ever kind of acknowledge me was you. And I put up on you. It's a video on my channel. You can look at it. It's Power versus LD2K. I pulled up. I'm like, I'm about to expose LD2K, expose, man. And I dropped you off. I won, of course. And I tweeted you like, LD2K, get dropped off. And you actually responded. You said GG, and that's when you originally followed me back. So I always appreciate that. You were the first person to really like acknowledge me.
I love that because you know what? Sometimes you win in 2K, sometimes you lose, and some people can't handle losing. But good games.
Yeah, you're a good sport.
You have to be. Well, here's a challenge for you. Power's first time right here on NBA 2K TV. How about we go out there and get a win right now in the city? Does that sound good to you?
Yep, let's play.
So it's going to be Power, Chris, and another member of Team 2K TV. Danny is also going to be joining us 3v3. Let's go get this W. Let's go get it.
Let's do it. First, let's take a fast break for tips on my court.
At guard, 6th grade, number 1, Anthony Simon.
Y ahora echemos un vistazo breve a los quintetos. Queda poco para el salto inicial. Justo antes de que el balón se ponga en juego, ¿qué os parecen los Trail Blazers?
Está claro que llevan mucho tiempo con este partido marcado en el calendario. Hoy tenemos un partido entre dos auténticos titanes.
Saben que son buenos, pero hoy sabrán si son un equipo grande de verdad.
El primer balón será para los Trail Blazers. Posición exterior para Grant. Cámara en el exterior. Grant. El balón le llega a Simons. 6 segundos de posesión. Y va dentro. Su primera canasta de hoy.
Es muy difícil de defender. Si le juegas de una forma, te responde con otra.
Hardaway en el exterior. Duren. Posición exterior para Harris. En cesta de 3.
No basta con alzar las manos. Debes echarte encima antes del tiro.
Posición exterior para Simons. Llega Simons con un bate. Primer cuarto, ha transcurrido 1 minuto. Aquí tenemos a Cunningham.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Thompson en el exterior. Y ahí está el bloqueo. Thompson la revienta. La juega Simon. Primer minuto y medio de baloncesto en este partido. Ahí va el tapón. Posición exterior para Harris. Duren opera en el poste alto. Thompson en el exterior. No acierta desde fuera. Salen al ataque los Trail Blazers. Adentro. Cámara en el exterior. Simon por la derecha. Elton.
Demostró buena visión al impedir esa bandeja fácil.
Vio que iba a ser canasta y lo impidió con una falta.
Primera vez que acude a la línea de personal en este partido. Shoot 2. El primer tiro libre entra. El segundo tiro libre no entra.
No ha podido anotarlos todos, pero al menos ha conseguido empatar el partido.
El balón le llega a Sasser. Otra vez Beasley. Triple va. Robo de Banton. Y aquí llega el contraataque. Henderson. Ayton, cubierto por Beasley. La canasta es de Ayton.
Es justo lo que quería para esta posesión.
Marcador desfavorable para Detroit. Posición exterior para Beasley. Cinco para tirar. De 3 puntos. Vuelven a fallar los Pistons. Acaba de terminar el primer cuarto y ningún equipo ha conseguido distanciarse. Juegan los Trail Blazers. 2 arriba para ellos. Más NBA en 2K Sports desde el Moda Center. Nos ha dejado un partido bastante igualado. Veremos qué sucede en el segundo. Vamos a analizar el rendimiento de los Trail Blazers. Anthony, Jorge, ¿qué están haciendo bien y mal?
Han establecido un buen ritmo ofensivo.
Y encuentran la manera de anotar. Están jugando bien.
Aquí está Stuart. ¡Se apoya en el tablero!
La asistencia ha sido perfecta.
Abdia con la bola. Se lleva el gato al agua Thompson. Thompson la revienta. Marcador desfavorable para Portland. El balón le llega a cámara. Otra vez Henderson. Anota de 3 puntos. Ningún equipo se hace con el control.
Muchas alternativas hasta el momento.
El marcador ya ha cambiado de dueño en 6 ocasiones.
Osar Thompson en la banda. Ha salido fuera, le toca jugar a Portland. Aquí en el segundo cuarto con más de 1 minuto de juego. Williams en el exterior. Otra vez Henderson. Simons. Lanza la bomba. No convierte. Y aquí está Fontecchio. El balón le llega a Stuart. La juega Harris. Desde la línea. Y el rebote es para Portland.
Me sorprende que esta jugada no haya acabado con 3 puntos. Suele hacerte pagar esos fallos.
Simons. Se juega la bandeja, aro pasado y anota.
Está claro que sabe moverse en las cercanías de la canasta. Ha hecho parecer fácil esa canasta a aro pasado.
Posición exterior para Harris. La clava de 3 puntos.
Nunca puedes dejar a este jugador solo en el perímetro.
Ahora juegan los Trail Blazers. Bola para Williams. Grant. Tras la línea de 3. Cunningham la introduce en el aro. Es la primera vez que va a la línea. Canasta de Cunningham. Anota los dos Cunningham. Pide tiempo muerto Portland. Y apenas han pasado 2 minutos y medio de este segundo cuarto.
Sharp en el exterior.
Desde más allá de la línea.
El rebote será de Tobias Harris.
Detroit por delante en el electrónico. El balón le llega a Cunningham. Otra vez Harris.
La juega Cunningham. Cierto por Simon.
No es bueno el tiro de Cunningham.
Cámara en el exterior.
Se ha pasado, imprimió demasiada fuerza a la falta y le van a pitar una flagrante.
Ha sido una jugada con mucho contacto. Los colegiados han estado acertados. En este tipo de jugadas es fundamental proteger a los jugadores. Si te pasas de agresividad, si te dejas llevar, los árbitros siempre te van a señalar la falta.
No creo que haya nadie que discuta la importancia de este objetivo. Hay que castigar el contacto innecesario. Y no entra. Se va con las manos vacías de la línea de personal.
Aquí tenemos a Sharp.
La insistencia da sus frutos y por fin anotan.
Así se ejecutan las jugadas de saque. Buen tiro.
Y terminamos la primera mitad con empate en el marcador. Volvemos en breve después del descanso para comenzar a narrar el tercer cuarto.
They're thinking about the shot.
Estamos en la segunda mitad. Quizá veamos un partido con emoción hasta el final, aunque ha estado todo muy igualado hasta ahora.
Amfer y Simon está siendo uno.
Lo que destaco de su primera parte, Anthony, es que no ha desaprovechado sus ocasiones. Lo ha anotado prácticamente todo.
Han tenido buenas situaciones de tiro, Jorge. Su selección de lanzamiento ha sido inmejorable.
Cunningham con el balón. Cubierto por Simon. Harris prueba con un triple.
El rebote será de cámara. Ahora juegan los Trail Blazers. Grant. Entró, sí, sí.
Está muy igualado. Nadie consigue marcharse en el marcador.
Está siendo un partido muy divertido. Nadie se rinde y no están dispuestos a ceder ni un centímetro.
Aquí está Thompson. El balón le llega a Harris.
Cunningham con el balón.
No encesta desde el ala.
Esta vez han tenido suerte. No pueden dejar tantos huecos en la defensa.
Y aquí está Grant. Desde 6 metros.
Cunningham la introduce en el aro.
Hardaway en el exterior. Triple lejano. Thompson no lo consigue. Manda Portland en el marcador. El rebote será de Cunningham. Y Detroit tiene la posesión. La bombea para arriba.
Simons le roba la cartera.
tercer cuarto de este partido con 1 minuto y medio ya jugado.
El rebote es para los Pistons.
Creo que vio a un defensor por el rabillo del ojo y le entraron las dudas.
The Hawks continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup in this road game. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Thunder making a quick stop here in front of their home crowd of Oklahoma City, just one game before heading back out on the road. Going up against a capable opponent, but you see their confidence. This one they feel they should win. They'll look to come out strong and show they're the better team.
Coming into the season, every analyst picked this team to be in the top tier, and boy, have they come through. They are as good as they look on paper and are poised for a playoff run.
It looks like what they're doing is appropriate in terms of its timing, coming together late in the year and ready for the big time.
Both teams deciding to change it up. We're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but, man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And he uses the glass on the layup.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And the Hawks with possession here. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Caruso with the ball. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And it's Williams finishing it off.
But a jam by Williams, just springing off the floor and throwing it down.
Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here is Daniels. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
On the wing, Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Williams has got 5.
This is so accurate from deep. Williams can torch you.
Kept alive. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
How about Dort just rising up and getting to the rim?
To the inside, Capella. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Daniels with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Hunter on the wing. Drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Capella. Hawks passing it around. Back to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
A snappy pass there from Daniels. He knows moving the ball well is a big part of why he's got court time.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Capella sends it back. Johnson outside. From the arc. Dort grabs the miss. The Thunder leading by 3. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. It's stolen by Capella. Johnson surveying the floor. Down low. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. 55 seconds left to play here in the first.
Come to me, come to me.
Inside. Tipped away. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Exploding to the rim. No getting in Shea's way, especially when he's got a full head of steam. We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Outside Williams. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Johnson outside. To the middle. Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
It's a nice pick and roll there. Capella slicing with purpose after he sets the screen and ready for the ball.
And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Inside. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Screen by Capella. And Hunter, here we go. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Down low, here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
So fun to watch Larry Nance Jr. get up and be in flight.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction.
You have to love Trae Young's relentlessness on the floor. His focus, just giving the game 100% of himself and not messing around in any regard.
Pass to Hunter. Mans a screen. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And DeAndre Hunter is a plug-and-play type of wing. He can fit in anywhere.
Yeah, really good at spacing the floor, getting better at creating for himself, Kevin. And defensively, he's a solid on-ball defender that can switch up to multiple positions. Who in the league isn't looking for a talent like that?
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming at you, so a thorn in the defensive side.
Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Trying to improve every year. That's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
The kick out to Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. To the paint. And Capella sends it back.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
And that one's good, Caruso.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Here's Nance. No good with the layup. The Thunder lead by 10. Outside Williams. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Capella. Deflected by Hartenstein. And it's Capella missing. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Young left side. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Trae's so dynamic in the pick and roll. He runs that set as well as anyone in the league.
To the middle. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it down low. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. They get it back. Capella with the bucket.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Capella. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams attacking. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 11 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And we've finished one half of basketball. It's the Thunder leading by 14. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Here's Young. To the inside. And the jam by Larry Nance.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot. And Trey able to make the play.
Young with the steal. Outside Bogdanovich. And that's an intentional foul.
Not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Now, here's Okongwu. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Nance. And Nance slams it in.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. The kick out to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Over Okongwu. The rebound by Young.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Offensive rebound. That one falls. And the Thunder lead by 12.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Nance. A second chance effort. And another shot. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Nance has got 6 points in the quarter. Picked by Williams. Down low. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Over in the corner, Williams. Lets the three fly. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Higgins outside. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Third quarter here, and 3 3 minutes have come off the clock. Williams a screen. Back to Wiggins. Launches it. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 10. And Brent, for all the talent the Atlanta Hawks have had in recent years, playoff success has not been there.
Well, close to the finals in 2021, but they haven't been past the first round since. I think the 21 run actually accelerated expectations for this team a little bit beyond where they were in their development. So they've come back to earth just a little bit. We'll see if next year they can build to get back to a position where they can have playoff success.
Snatched up. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Pass to Joe. Back to Wallace. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Here's Johnson. Takes it inside. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
You love seeing Johnson with that attacking mindset.
Wallace with the ball. Okongwu covering. And here is Wallace. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Here's Young. 5 points in the game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside. Nance. Johnson outside. Nance a screen. Another shot. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson can't hit. To the inside. And he finishes nicely on the way. Williams has got 5 points so far.
Now, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And so it's the Oklahoma City.
The Hawks, 38.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Now Wallace. To the middle. And they get it back. Goes up again. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And so they foul intentionally. For the Thunder.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Hartenstein with it, and guarded by Capella. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
Right wing. With the drive. And Okongwu slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, having settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his third foul of the game. Screen by Capella. To the paint. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Screen by Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Screen by Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the Thunder score.
Now the D better step up their game as Shea is effective at the pull-up.
Daniels with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Capella. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They've led by as many as 14 points. Puts it up from 15. Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Hunter with it. Down low. Williams with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Hartenstein. .149 left in the game. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And the Thunder with the possession here. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 6 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
Williams, that's a two-pointer. Knocks it loose.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of laugh.
Game time in Boston as the crowds look to cheer on the Celtics. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. And for the Milwaukee Bucks, they come into tonight's game after the loss.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
Yeah, they had their chances and put up a fight, but it's so hard to win close games on the road.
And with the height to see over the defense, the eyes to spot the open man, Giannis continues to flourish as a facilitator.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them. That first step of Lillard, deadly.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla, and the two of us talked about how important it is to make sure Chris Middleton doesn't get going. Coach said he's an all-star caliber player for a reason. Now, I told our guys to make sure we know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, it sounds like they respect and are aware just how impactful Middleton can be. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Tatum looking around. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3. Second chance shot. The rebound by the Bucks.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, there have got to be a lot of challenges at different stages of the season, Stan. Here we are at mid-season. What comes to the top of your mind when you think about what these coaches are facing now?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, it was always just that mental grind of thinking that there was an answer out there that I wasn't finding, that we had one more thing that maybe could unlock better performance. And you think about the game 24/7, where sometimes the best way to come up with those answers would be to get away from it.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh. Well, check out Brown getting flashy. That'll get him fired up.
Shot's good by Middleton.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. The Bucks trail. Giannis left side, and the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Tatum gets the bucket. And there's a minute 45 left in the first. Here's Lillard. He takes it in. Porzingis with the block.
Well, look, if you want to shoot over Porzingis, you got to create more space than that.
Lillard outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Porzingis. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Now here's Porzingis. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Here's Lillard. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
The kick out to Brown. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Substitution. Giannis off of the combo.
Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Great move by Tatum. Getting to the rim and throwing it down.
It's Prince on the wing. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And the rejection by Giannis.
And Antetokounmpo's size, no doubt a huge factor, a master at getting up to block shots.
Stripped away. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Got it. Good job in the low post. Giannis has got his second basket of the game. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Out to White. Porzingis. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He finishes with 9 points. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. We appreciate your report. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
The Celtics with the lead. A 3-ball. And Wright pulls it down. It's Trent on the wing. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Wright. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. The Bucks trail. Giannis outside. Pass to Jackson. From deep. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Jackson's got 6 points.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Jackson down low. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they got to bring the double team on.
For Milwaukee, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. That one misses from Jackson. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Using his size, Giannis.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
To the paint. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Pass to Lopez. Back to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from Holiday.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Flashing his athleticism there. Once Brown gets solid interior positioning, he's focused on jamming it home.
Here's Lopez. Nice D from Porzingis. Celtics leading by 3. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
White, wide open, he fired. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Tatum. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
The kick out to Brown. The train. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Browns got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics. Middleton outside. Back to Lillard. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. They get it back. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Another shot. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. And here's Tatum for 3. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Well, that's a gut punch to hit the half. Just demoralized.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Bucks trailed by 9. Here's Lillard. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
The thing everyone expects from Holiday is elite defense. But you see his IQ on display all over the floor. He's constantly making smart decisions on or off the ball.
Brown's shot is good.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Outside, White. Nice ball movement by Boston. And he drives in. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hardworking. I don't even think he realized he could be this good.
Giannis rips it down.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Clock at 6. Outside, White. A three-pointer, no good. Bucks trailed by 10. Poke loose. Pass to Lopez. Back to Lillard. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
Outside Tatum. 6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Lillard scanning the floor. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Taken away by Holiday. He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Stan, I could talk about coaching with you from morning till night, but what's the most difficult part of coaching that maybe the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, there's probably a lot of things like that, Kevin, so I'll just give you one. When you're coaching a star player who's on the decline a little bit, in his own mind, he's still that guy he was in his best years, but you have to limit his role, not get him as many shots, things like that, and there can be some tension, and it's with a guy that you have huge respect for.
That's a great example. Coaching an aging star. Very difficult. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Boston leading by 13. Here's Pritchard. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. 5 to shoot. Tillman's shot is good.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Lillard attacking, and the basket is good. Lillard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here's Hauser. He has yet to score. Back to Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
Horford really looking like an ageless wonder throwing it down.
Bucks trailed by 15. Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo drops in the floater.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. It goes on Taurean Prince. Stan, as you know, in past years, Peyton Pritchard had always wanted a starting role. Now, more opportunity, and he has responded.
Yeah, Kevin, he's very competitive and certainly deserving of rotation minutes. He is just now entering his prime.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
3-pointer, Lillard. Rebounded by the Celtics. 19 seconds left in the third. Pass to Tillman. Here's Springer. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Hauser's got himself on the board with 3 there. Lillard from deep 3-point land. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Celtics lead by 19. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Springer. Pass to Pritchard. Over right. A shot by Pritchard, no good. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 19-point game. It's stolen. And they're moving it up. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Brown. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 21. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
The kick out to Tatum. Oh, good on the triple. Bucks trailed by 19. Inside, Portis. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
Left side, Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Tatum. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Prince misses. Celtics leading by 16. Here's Antetokounmpo. Porzingis with the rebound. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Trent. Back to Giannis. Portis for 3. The rebound by the Celtics. And DeLon Wright hits the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And Holiday, here we go.
What a great take by Holiday. Saw a path to the rim and took it.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. So for the Thunder, their last game, a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Listen, I don't fault the effort. That was there all night. It was the quality of play that was lacking. There was not a ton of cohesion. They've got to figure it out.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
Gilgeous-Alexander just taking the initiative, driving to the cup with purpose.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Well, there's a level of aggressiveness that you must contend with Gilgeous-Alexander on the offensive end. You love to see him force the issue.
Good on both. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's had his share of big nights at the offensive end, that's for sure. His scoring average is at 18 points a game. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Screen by Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Halliburton picks him up. Count that one for Dort.
Boy, nice rise and fire from Lou Dort.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall, and we talked about Benedict Mathurin, their confident wing. Coach said guarding Mathurin is a challenge. He's got that it factor. So we've told our guys who are defending him, you have to try to match his intensity. He'll eat you alive. Checking Benedict Mathurin, never an easy assignment. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Now, here is Halliburton. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Indiana again missing. Down low to the left wing. Williams from outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
The Pacers making a switch here. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 3-point lead. Dort wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Dort's got 5.
Boy, Lou Dort really improved as a range shooter with the corner three. Yes, sir.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Now here's Williams. Hasn't made one yet. Hartenstein with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Williams gets the bucket.
Jalen Williams is a tough physical guy who can really shoot the basketball.
And finished off by Walker.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And the shot goes down. He's got 5.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
Now, here's Walker. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. They get the rebound. The kick out to Williams for 3. And the Thunder, another 3.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And here now the Thunder. Williams with a clean look. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
Pass to Caruso. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Pacers trailed by 14. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And here's Halliburton to the left side wing. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Dort.
How about the awareness from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Gets the steal, quickly turns it into a transition bucket.
Pass to Nesmith. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul of the game.
Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take, leaving him out there.
13 foul.
Here's Halliburton. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Oklahoma City leading by 16. Here we are in the middle of the season, and Doris, are most of these teams where you expected they'd be in the standings?
I think, Kevin, what's always fascinating about the way a season plays, there's usually one or two surprises. It might be a team-driven surprise, or maybe the emergence of a player that was unexpected. But that is always what you love about this sport. Guys work hard to exceed expectations of them. Same thing can be said of the teams.
Outside, Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Pass to Caruso. Oklahoma City moving it around. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
The finish. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
The Thunder lead by 18. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That is his first foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. At the elbow, Williams. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. When you talk about Jalen Williams, Doris, is it fair to say this guy has superstar-level potential?
Without a doubt, Kevin. Jalen Williams is a 3-level scorer. He's fearless in the clutch. He has the hunger to keep improving, and he can be a lockdown defender. He's got all the tools to reach the level you're talking about.
Pacers trailed by 19. Here's Siakam. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Left in the first half. Pass to Siakam. Over Wiggins. Siakam, that's good. Siakam's got 4 points this quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Flagler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Thunder with another miss.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And they pick up 2. And Caruso's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Buries the long-range jumper. Caruso's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's McConnell. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Siakam. It'll count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Oklahoma City holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be right back after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Halliburton, that's good.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
Tipped away. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whoever he's facing.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton.
First team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Pick by Williams. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Williams.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Williams. And it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
Good on the bucket. Nemhard's got his first basket.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And the Pacers' doors last season trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Plays it up and banks it in. Nemhard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Pass to Joe. There's a screen by Williams. A shot. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul.
Pacers substitution. Number 5.
Goes up off the inbound. The shot by Turner, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Wallace misses. Pacers trailed by 14. At the top of the key, Turner. Pass to Halliburton. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Joe in the corner. The quick look, no good that time.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
That's good from Halliburton. And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
No good on the free throw. Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Poked away. Williams with the steal. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him. Back to Williams. Clock at 6. A floater. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Outside, Walker. And there's the call on Lou Dort. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Walker taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Oklahoma City. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
The kick out to Walker. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from Williams. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Thunder lead by 16.
If you let Jalen Williams get to his spots in the catch and shoot, good night, folks.
It's tipped. They retain possession. On offense, here are the Thunder. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Inside. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Substitution on the court.
Pacers trail by 20. Here's Halliburton. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wallace. Outside for Gilgeous Alexander. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Stolen by Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous Alexander. From 18 feet away, here's Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Dort. The offensive rebound. Williams with the ball. Mathurin picks him up. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Knocks down the three ball. Gilgeous Alexander's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Outside, Mathurin. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
The kick out to Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous Alexander making the play. And the Thunder lead by 21. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Outside Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Williams looking over the floor. Shot clock at 6. Makes it off the glass. Williams has got 8 here in the quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And the league limiting players from making public trade demands. Which I guess makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leading.
What we know about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy always ready to push the pace. He's got a ton of energy. He's willing to outrun and outwork other guys.
Shot's good by Williams.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Thunder.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
From deep. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 34.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And it goes down 2 points.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots the 3. Traps in the tray. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 39.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And so Caruso nails both of them. Halliburton for three. No good. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Last game for the Pacers, they lost. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything going against you. Very frustrating.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. The people in the know how good of a defender he is.
That's one of the things his coaches have encouraged him to do. Look for the mid-range jumper, Tyrese. Way to knock it down.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. To the inside. There's Williams. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game.
Back to Turner. On the wing, Mathurin. Pass to Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana moving the ball around. Siakam misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Shots good by Siakam.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
And he converts the layup. He's got 8. Teams are evaluating Clark's statistics and reviewing performances in more detail, I think, than ever before.
I agree with you. I mean, the complexity of the reports is much more in depth than it ever has been, and with that comes an increased level of scrutiny and expectation.
The Thunder with the lead. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Dagnall for a minute. We talked about Benedict Mathurin, their confident wing. Coach said guarding Mathurin is a challenge. He's got that it factor. So we've told our guys who are defending him, you have to try to match his intensity. He'll eat you alive. Checking Benedict Mathurin, never an easy assignment. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. With their offensive firepower, have the Pacers' Clark maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
Here's Hartenstein. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. Sinks the three-pointer. Turner's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Indiana. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Hartenstein. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Inside, out to Turner, over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Furphy, no good. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets it in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Lays it up off the glass. 14 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And so it's Oklahoma City up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back to the action in just a minute. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Something else they've been doing really well is shredding that defense by getting all the way to the rack. They've been absolutely fearless in attacking the paint.
And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
The Pacers pull it in. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
Outside Williams. Ball stolen. 3-on-3. And a wide open look for Siakam. Buries the long-range jumper. Siakam's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pacers. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways. That's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired young scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Pacers trailed by 10. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Nembhard. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Williams looking around. Snatched away. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Clark, as we watch Aaron Nesmith, he was such a great shooter in college, and it took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin, nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Nesmith, he's found his rhythm and his role, and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc.
Here's Shepard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars.
And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Outside Williams. From outside the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nembhard grabs the board. Pacers trail by 9 to the left wing. Here's Toppin. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Toppin has become a good jump shooter who understands floor spacing.
They set the screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Walker with the rebound.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area. Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually, he's money from deep.
Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now, that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
The Pacers making a switch here. Just 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander. Not going to go that time.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Back to Nesmith. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
So quick off the floor, Obi Toppin.
Caruso looking for an opening. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Pacers trail by 5. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Drains it from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got 5.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
28. The Pacers, 28.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. The finish goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
Oh, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
Pacers trail by 3. Turner for 3. The long distance 3 is barreled. He's got 9.
Yeah, that range of Turner continues to expand and grow. You got to realize he has the touch to score from way outside.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
There's a screen by Williams. To the paint. And the slam by Williams.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
On the wing, Williams. 6 points for him. Takes it inside. Makes it off the glass. And now it's a 3-point Thunder lead.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
From deep. The rebound by Halliburton.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass to Toppin. Buries it from 3-point range. Toppin's got the game tied up here for Indiana.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Williams. He's got 8. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
It's good from long range.
Big make for Dort. That is his bread and butter. Nails the three from the corner.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking me in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Dort wide open. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Back to Mathurin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Dort.
And battling against the interior of that defense. Nice to see that Mathurin has that toughness.
And Indiana making a change here. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
They get it again. Hartenstein. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Hands it from downtown. Wiggins has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Walker. Here's Nesmith. Oh, good on the triple. Here's Joe. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's the Pacers. They lead by 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Oklahoma City trailing. Back to Wallace. Pass to Hartenstein. Bryant with the steal. Halliburton in the corner. There's a screen by Toppin to the left side wing. Fires the three. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort. You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
To the middle. Here's Wiggins. Off target at the rim. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys.
Halliburton for three. Under trailing by 4. Left side, Williams. Down low. Out to Wallace. Here's Joe. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
On the wing, Mathurin. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And here are the Thunder now. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Turner for three. Drops in the tray. Turner's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pacers.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And stolen by Siakam. Now here's Mathurin, the fast break chance. A nice shot by Nesmith.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Outside Williams. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Williams, no good. Indiana leading by 8. Here's Halliburton. Oh, that was a strong toe.
Halliburton highlight reeling for him tonight. Go ahead, young fella.
Screen by Hartenstein. To the middle. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Looking to end the run. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Pass to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.